Hey guys, welcome back. DeFi, degens, drip, and farm for poverty. I'm your host, Drip Coach, dropping knowledge bombs on all Forex Shark related projects. And in today's video, giving you an update from the announcements channel, Forex Shark calls in Telegram. Also going to do a recap on Ray's video. He did a video to announcement to the whales, and then the current price action, because that's what everybody's looking at. And also jumping back into the Reservoir floor price, because I brought that up before. So I want to recap and see where we're at on that. So a lot of just announcements for those of you that don't keep up with these multiple different channels, just putting it all in one spot for you. So here we go on the Forex Shark call. It said our YouTube ads just went up here, already showing results this morning. We're targeting major DeFi channels, playing our ads before and during their streams. AMA tomorrow on Moonshot Hunters to announce the last $5,000 contest winner and also kick off the next big contest. So remember, he said that every time they are launching a new product, they will have some kind of contest or ad or something like that to go along with it. And remember, those funds come from the rehypothecated funds on the animal farm. And in a video I got coming up later on this week, I show you exactly how much we are making with the current price that we have in those pools and farms, and what that is in cake. So stay tuned for that if you want to know exactly what we make. This week is a big week for us behind the scenes. We're meeting with a big PR firm. We are finalizing the fiat on-ramp process, and we will be adding the governance system to Animal Farm. So this is good news. So things are still being done. I'm kind of jumping ahead right now, but I'm just gonna kind of segue into that. So I know everybody's looking at the drip price chart, but remember, even Stunner mentioned this, and it's a great analogy or the way to phrase it. This is the Animal Farm season. And so people are taking their drip, and drip has just been kind of negative sentiment due to all the pauses. So we have to wait until the drip season or drip cycle comes back. And this fiat on ramp, it can be a brick for that in the future. It's not going to just all of a sudden moon the drip price. So if you see people's videos saying that, I know I mentioned that this has a catalyst event on my videos, what it can do, but it's not going to just turn things around. But this is definitely a foundational layer that we need for the ecosystem that makes onboarding easier. It minimizes those points of friction that cause people to fall off. And here is a ad. Our ads are being spotted all over YouTube. Earn like, I don't know if that was a purpose misspelling to make it shorter, or if their marketing guy just doesn't do any checking before they put out an ad. Like, you would think these kinds of things would get checked, but maybe they just rushed it. I don't know. But hey, at least it's out there. And actually in the DeFi space, people type like win, W-E-N, and rekt, R-E-K-T. So maybe it was purposeful to reach the people out here that don't use correct spelling. I don't know. But the positive news is that it's out there, and that's on Ivan on Tech channel. So he said we're specifically targeting big DeFi channels like BitBoy, LEO Trades, Ivan on Tech, etc. So if they're running ads specifically on those channels, this takes them directly to the animalfarm.app site. You guys remember what Scott mentioned about that. So it definitely gives us visibility and branding. And long term, it can support the project, but don't expect again a moonshot form stuff like this. But at least you're seeing this stuff being put into the works. All right, on to Ray's video, giving you a recap or follow up on this. So basically, he made a video out here to the whales. And essentially it's for everybody in the community, but he's just basically saying that the whales need to, or they don't need to, because you can't tell anybody what to do. But basically the price of drip is reflective of the community sentiment. So when you have whales that just continue to pull drip and stick it in their wallets, that obviously causes the drip price to mint. And also when you have whales like right now, there's, you can look on chain, but you can see basically that people are selling drip to buy positions in the farm, and we knew that would happen. So there's been about the 30-40% correction that was mentioned from Forex. So what Ray's suggestion is that have whales take profits responsibly, and then pair that drip with BUSD and get in here so they can earn dogs without having to sell their drip. And then this gets added to the stability or floor price of drip. As you see right now, we have 1 million drip BUSD. So that adds a lot more stability to the price floor of drip, because we have more in here. We have twice as much in here than we do on the native DEX paired to BNB. So that means it'll create arbitrage opportunities between these two. say if there's some volatility here, if BNB goes down or something like that, then the price to buy drip on the native DEX will be much cheaper than it will be on PancakeSwap. So just keep that in mind. That was his message to them. And tomorrow I got a video for you guys. It's how low will drip go. I'm not going to spoil the amount that I put in there, but keep in mind that these numbers that we come up with are based on how things are at the moment. And I gave a lower price than we are at now, and I referenced a little bit about the reservoir. Just a quick message, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss another video. This helps bring brand awareness to the channel as well as all Forex Shark related projects. Thank you. So I wanted to bring this back up because I haven't pulled this up. So in other videos, I mentioned what the floor price was and that drip couldn't go lower. But remember, this floor price is literally kind of like a snapshot of right now. That's the reservoir support as of right now, $3.48. But this is based on the current floor price, based on the circulating supply, the price of drip, and BNB. So remember, this literally in 5 seconds from now could go down, could go up, because BNB goes up and down, and the price of drip is going up and down. And if the price of drip is going up and down, it's because the circulating supply is changing. So take that with a grain of salt. Then we have the locked drops, which was 50 cents, but now it's 38, because remember, again, this is the amount of drop tokens locked into the contract forever, and those are paired to BNB, so that's tied to the price of BNB. Additionally, in the reservoir, we've had some people pull out their liquidity, and in this video I'm talking about tomorrow, I'm specifically talking about how low drip can go over the holidays, because I think that's what's happening. And in addition to what's going on to the animal farm, but there's also, I think, some movement for the upcoming holidays and things of that nature. So yep, it's going to be a rocky Christmas. Also, there was an update from Forex on Scratchies. Let me find that. So got this from another group. Forex said, I think we will raise capital for Scratchy in January, try to get tier 2 DAO open in December. Remember, before the Scratchy raise, they want to have an ability for people that don't have the $30,000 to get into the DAO to be able to get a small position. And he said it'd be like 10x smaller. So about $3,000 to get 1/10 the allocation, so that when Scratchy does its raise, people will have an ability to raise money for it. And if that's pushed until January, then I would expect probably the Scratchies to come out much later than that, because that's just the raise. So then, you know, February, March, April, May, I don't know, give it to the middle of the year. Forex standard time. Remember last video, we already said he won't give you dates until things are 100% done. I know we've heard that before, so just expect delays on that. So what does that mean? That means that there will be no drip price pump. Like I did this video the other day on what what we could do as a community with the Scratchies for Christmas. So that's when I thought drip was coming out by that time. So this video here was about Scratchies coming out. So literally a day later, now I know they're not. But this can still definitely have a positive effect. It just won't be anytime soon. So yeah, things change rapidly in DeFi, huh? All right, so somebody asked about drip marketing funds. He said drip has no fees. Any paid marketing we've had for drip, I paid out of my own pocket, just like I will pay for this. Drip will have marketing fund when we build the new products for it after Scratchy. So I guess come layer 2, one of the things he'll be adding in for drip, very similar to how we did the animal farm, is taking a percentage of the fees or whatever and be able to use that for marketing, I guess. So I don't expect any. I think dogs roulette game might be the only thing we still see by the end of the year, and maybe the layer 2 UI. Remember, the layer 2 UI for drip doesn't do anything for the token price. It just makes it look better. So that's why I said expect Christmas to be not so merry if you were looking to take profits for Christmas or do something with it or whatever the case may be. All right, so that is the info so far. Stay tuned for that video tomorrow if you want to know what the price floor, I believe, not floor, but how low I think it'll go. I do think at some stage we're going to see a reversal in drip. And this is just kind of recap on what Ray said. I still believe 100% in the ecosystem. So I believe Forex is indeed trying to leave a legacy, and he's going to do things that he believes long term will sustain the projects he's building. But that doesn't mean that we're going to be immune to market sentiment, community sentiment, macro market sentiment, or any of that stuff. So me personally, I'm just going to continue hydrating and taking profits responsibly. I do, like I said, about $1,000 a month because I showed you guys way back on my channel before, and I pushed this off, kicked the can down the road as far as I can in regards to interest arbitrage that I pull out. And I'm going, ride this thing till the wheels fall off, rich or wrecked. So that's just my play, and that's what I'm going to continue to do. And I still believe that when some capital comes back in and drip reverses and does some stuff, I'll be able to actually do what my mission is on this channel, which is empower the impoverished. So I do have a meeting with a pastor out here that is a missionary church. His name is Pastor Tom, and I'm gonna hopefully meeting with him this week. Right now there's a holiday here in Cambodia, Water Festival. So remember I told you guys that I lost the ability to do anything with CCF, but I believe with him and whatever his church does, then I'll be able to actually visit these locations that he has impacts on. He does like a medical mission and stuff like that. So this would be like boots on the ground direct impact. So I am looking forward to meeting with him and seeing how I can do that. So that's why I'm still riding this project out and going to see what's going to happen. Because I believe DeFi as a whole has the ability to actually bridge the gap between the have-yachts and the have-nots, as what's his name would say. Can't think of his name right now. Andrew Tate. So I'll be meeting with him and seeing what we can do from there. But the whole point I'm getting at is that I have not lost faith in the project. I try to give you guys transparent, no BS, no fluff, no moon boy predictions or information. And what he built here, so the animal farm is indeed revolutionary, and I think extremely sustainable. So I've got videos coming up where I'm showing you the yield we're generating and what this farm could be as more liquidity gets added in, and the abilities for the different tokens and stuff that can be added to pools and farms. So this by itself, definitely, hands down, is something that is sustainable and provides true utility and value in the ecosystem as well as in the whole DeFi space. So that being said, Forex did indeed learn a valuable lesson on tokens and tokenomics and game theory and what the market sentiment is. So he created something where literally you are shielded from negative price action, because no matter when somebody sells dogs, those taxes will go back to the people who have not sold, and then it improves their positions. And if it gets to a point where you're now making, $50 a day passive income in the form of BNB and BUSD dividends, there is never ever a need to sell the dogs. So, or pigs, because it's both. So I think what he built here is groundbreaking. So what I'm holding my hat on is the fact that when the layer 2 comes out, or whatever future utility he builds for Drip, he's proven himself here. So while I may not like what Drip is doing, he has proof of concept that now I can say, okay, he finally did release this and it is doing exactly what he said. And in my little pig pen position, I was making $7 a day. As pigs continue to get added to the vault, because I haven't improved my position, I make a little less, but it is 100% fixed based off of the total amount of transactions and taxes that come throughout the system. So that is huge. That's not nothing to say is super simple to build. So if he can do that with this, then I have 100% faith that he'll do something for Drip in the future. So that's what I'm just waiting on. I have no idea where Drip will be when that comes, with the delays and the additional utility stuff being pushed further back. Then yeah, we could see the Drip price go much lower before that happens. But the Drip price is not a reflection of Forex's ability to build products that are innovative and have true value. So it's up to us to figure out how we are willing to operate within that space. All right, that was a long tangent and rant, went off on a different place, but hope you guys found that valuable. I also have another video coming up where I show you what's in the rewards vault. I don't think anybody has done that kind of on-chain research, so I show you what's in the wallet, what can be injected. So that's another video coming up as well. All right, you guys know the drill. Smash that HBO special if it provided value. If not, you can leave your negative comments in the comment section. I enjoy reading those as well. All right, until next time, guys, live daily and achieve your impossible. See you.